So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I want to dive into today includes PlayStation buyout news, the next PS5 update 8.0, the major update, the beta, and what happened yesterday, and PS5 hitting a major milestone. First, yes or no, did you buy the Spider-Man 2 PlayStation 5 console plates or DualSense controller today or not? Today is the day Spider-Man 2 bundles and console plates and controllers are all going up for pre-orders everywhere. I locked my DualSense pre-order up this morning the moment it popped up on Amazon. I was surprised to see it there so early, but there it was. But that's just me. What about you guys? So comment below yes or no if you've pre-ordered your PS5 Spider-Man 2 console plates or controller. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, PS5 Update 8.0 beta and just what happened yesterday. So earlier this week, I made a video talking about the next major update, and following the patterns of previous years, the next major update should have released yesterday for beta users. So the beta form should have rolled out yesterday. So this was a weird situation. The beta releases have been like clockwork for years at this point. We guessed the release timeline in late 2021, early 2022. Late 2022, I didn't have a video on it, but I made a timeline in my head. Early 2023, and they've all been right and on flow. Again, I've said this before, even when it was right. I'm no leaker or insider, obviously. This is just how things have been flowing at Sony for these major updates since the PlayStation 4. They announced a major release, have a beta rollout, and then a public release. Sometimes the announcement and beta rollout are on the same day. Looking back to 2022 and 2021, both years, the latter half of the year, major update beta launched in July. So I'm not sure what's happening this year with Sony and this next major update. Is Sony delaying the beta to August because that's literally next week? And are they delaying the public release past September? I'm not sure if this has anything to do with this new rumored PS5 coming. I assume it shouldn't, because obviously you can just update that thing even if it comes out with older software and it comes out after the next major update is ready to go. People can just buy the next console and just update their console when they get home. Again, maybe Sony doesn't want that. I'm not really sure. The other theory is that there might not even be a beta, and if that's the case, is it because there isn't anything major to test? That would be worrying, because there isn't a lack of features people want. Trust me, there's a lot that we want, and obviously we already know. I think last year Sony revealed that they have a team of people that work on these software updates, so this is clearly coming. Something is off right now with this new update. I'm curious to see how this develops into August. I hope there is a beta period. There always has been, most of the time since the PlayStation 4, and it's always fun to play with the features early on before it releases. Now, diving into the second story of the video, PlayStation 5 hits a great milestone. Reading from Video Game Chronicle, PlayStation 4 remains the fastest selling Sony console to reach 40 million sales, having reportedly reached that milestone 2 months sooner, although it didn't face the same CV-related supply issues that have checked the PlayStation 5 momentum. We launched PlayStation 5 in November 2020, and the world was in a strange and different place than when we announced the console in 2019, said Jim Ryan. Despite the unprecedented challenges of CV, our teams and our partners worked diligently to deliver PlayStation 5 on time. We continued to face headwinds with CV, and it took months for supply chains to normalize so we could have the inventory to keep up with demand. For more months than I care to remember, we kept thanking our community for their patience while working through these issues, but now PS5 supply is well stocked, and we are seeing the pent-up demand finally being met. So you've really got to take that. Even with all the issues the PS5 had to face thanks to CV and the production issues that resulted from it, the PlayStation 5 still managed to keep close with the PlayStation 4. It got to 40 million 2 months slower, but was breaking records earlier this year as supply started to get better. These numbers are still going, and now Sony has big sales going on for the PlayStation 5 worldwide, discounts that are going on as we talked about on Wednesday. This should push numbers further. They also have, of course, Spider-Man 2 launching in a few months, and that will boost things even further than that. I wouldn't be surprised if PS5 starts to outpace the PS4 sometime soon when it comes to rate of sales. But you guys let me know if you're a part of the 40 million PlayStation 5 owners out there or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, PlayStation buyout news. Reading from PlayStation Universe, Sony Interactive Entertainment has revealed that it is hiring for someone to manage its corporate strategy and development, integration, and acceleration business. Part of the individual's responsibilities are to identify and execute inorganic growth opportunities through acquisitions, and is based in San Mateo, California, United States. The responsibilities heading confirms that the applicant will head up end-to-end merger integration processes, develop acquisition-related key performance indicators to measure effectiveness of transaction value drivers, as well as working alongside stakeholders as a trusted partner. So this was a point of conversation recently that Sony is hiring for buyouts. It directly states inorganic growth opportunities through acquisitions. That's literally buyouts right there. I posted up a list of studios on Twitter recently that have had rumors in the past of being acquired by Sony or make sense for Sony to buy out. And this includes, of course, Square Enix, who was rumored to be bought out last year, according to Jeff Grubb and Greg Miller. Deviation Games are currently working on an exclusive PlayStation 5 first-person shooter. They could be next if, their studio doesn't get shut down. PSVR 1 Farpoint developer Impulse Gear could also be next on the list. Arrowhead Games, the people who made Helldivers 1 and are now making Helldivers 2 for PlayStation 5, they could be next. Ballistic Moon, they were rumored to have been bought out last year because of business analytics site PitchBook that stated that they were bought out, but that was then removed. Kena Bridge of Spirits developer Amber Labs could also be next. They'd fit well with first-party studios, in my opinion. There's definitely more that could be on this list, but this was more of a sobering list. Jim Ryan himself obviously said last year more buyouts are coming, and now with this Activision thing almost at an end, almost behind us, so you can stop talking about it, it could be time we hear about them. But you guys let me know who you think Sony should buy next. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "The weekend is here." The weekend is finally here. I'm not busy this weekend like previous weekends. I've had stuff to do this weekend. I've got nothing to do. I can just chill, relax, play some video games, get some of these video games done. I have a big backlog at this point, so I'm excited for the weekend. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with "The weekend is here," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.
你还是小心脚下吧。